Right then, Raven, I hope the fan ain't bugging you, but it's so bloody hot in it. Oh, I know I shouldn't call you Raven, I should call you Jess, but you're always Raven to me, so... It just distinguishes you from all the other Jesses. So what does Raven need to know? Spirit, please. You know you can fast forward this bit, don't you? I might babble a bit, but not a lot. I've got some scribbles for you, I'll send them with the video. Bloody tower. So let's see. Oh, it's there. Found it. Sorry. So, you're putting things off until tomorrow that should be done today. Full fear, I think, more than anything else, of taking a risk. But you need to take a risk because right now it's all give and no get. And we don't give to receive, but we don't stand around to be a doormat either. 6 years. It's time to come out of that mental prison. That ticker tape machine that goes around your head at 3 o'clock in the morning. You can release yourself, you just don't want to. It's time to make the decision. And it's not going to be easy. We know it's not going to be easy. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and it might be something to do with the brain. But you've got to make a decision, and then you've got to stick to it. Stop trying to protect others. Stop waiting till you know all the facts, because you'll wait forever. And stop being in denial. Aries, I'm pretty sure that's your sign. You've got to have some self-esteem. It's time for a makeover. Get your nails done, get your hair cut, get a new outfit, treat yourself. Start with your shoulders back, tits out, and look the world in the eye. You will be successful, but you've got to have self-worth. And right now, Scorpio energy, number 13 is negative. 4 and 31 is positive. 13 is negative. Scorpio. It's about the reproductive organs and shared resources. So, neither is there any equal give and take. So, you need to come out of this nightmare. Stop staying in your comfort zone and putting things off until tomorrow, otherwise your enemies will win. And that enemy may well be yourself. I told you this before, haven't I? 9 weeks, 8 to 9 weeks is mentioned, where you can come out of this nightmare, but you have to decide that you want to. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You've been wishing on a star, hoping for something. Somebody's holding you back. Those born 1970, plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved, and communication is harsh. Fathers, government officials, bosses, positive energy. Problems with a car though, vehicle, delays in travel, accidents, somebody may have passed in a car crash, ambulances, fire engines, mechanical problems, speeding tickets, parking fines, and the whale. Check yourself medical wise, the breast and the womb. Again, we've got Mercury retrograde, so I don't know when the next Mercury retrograde is, you'll have to look it up, but it seems to be important. You've got it 3 times. Reassess, re-evaluate, re-look at something. This nightmare will continue until you make that decision. That's my card. Anybody born, living or past, date for your diary and address, the 2nd or the 29th. It's negative energy. So someone has put you, or you have put them, at the gates of hell. You're not connecting with it via the internet, the World Wide Web. You're not using your voice. You're staying dumb. You're not looking after yourself. You're putting things into your body you shouldn't. And the words that are coming out are negative. That's not your spiritual side. That's your shadow side talking. I don't know what's going on with you, but the spirit have said you're not talking to him like you did. Possibly because of a passing or a betrayal, maybe from a father figure or the male in your life, boss, government official. 10 weeks, so now we've got 8, 9, 10 weeks. Don't shoot the messenger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You're releasing. End to pain, physical and emotional. Somebody may be passing. 7 out of 25 is negative. We've got Pisces now, Pisces and Scorpio. Somebody might be going to prison. It's positive energy, though, the Pisces, and the number 12 and 4. It's learning your boundaries. I've said this to you before, and I have. You have to learn to say no. Stop giving to everybody and not giving to yourself. There it is, releasing yourself. You can release yourself from this mental prison. You're only in a prison because you think you are. You are in a prison. It's all negative talk to yourself. And because of that, you're going to miss an opportunity. It might be a new home, a new life, a new job. But you're going to miss it if you're not careful. Or you missed it a year ago. There's an apology needed. It will arrive, or you need to give it, and then things will improve slowly. Finances as well, and your security. You're nobody's gopher, and you don't want to live in Groundhog Day, do you? So somebody may well have gone to prison. They're coming out if they have. Violent man. Bad advice from a doctor, priest or lawyer. Libra cusper. You need to sever ties. Unfinished business because you've left it open and you shouldn't have done. Act in haste, repent at leisure. Thinking too much about the money, not talking to spirit enough. Chucking yourself into work. for financial gain. And it's not helping because it's draining you. It's making you feel unhappy or depressed, or someone is. There is obviously something wrong with the womb. Medical issues with the womb with somebody. It might be a mother energy. Wishes and dreams can come true, but you have to bring this to an end. You have to have self-esteem. You don't dim your light for anyone else, and you find your soul tribe. Get out there and socialise. The 17, Aquarius energy, massively important, positive. It's about the ankles and the legs. The change has occurred. Fate has put a spanner in the works. A failed pregnancy, perhaps. Animal totems, look them up. This is your own work. We've got the rooster, which is 1993 plus or minus 12 February to February. The dog, which is 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February. And the rabbit, 1951 plus or minus 12 February to February. You've got Scorpio energy, you've got the robin, you've got the salmon, which is Leo, and you've got the beaver in a way. A turn for the worse. Somebody's got to hit rock bottom before they realise what needs to be done. Third party, possibly. You have to make a choice. You have to make the right choice for you. Could be to do with siblings, hands, arms, shoulder issues, medical issues. Above all, it's communications. Positive communications. Make the choice that makes you smile. 6 or 24 is positive. But there's a lot of lies here. All your races are reversed. There's no new beginnings until you face the fears. Learn the hard lessons. You're in that dark night of the soul. You're being put through the blacksmith's forge and battered and battered and battered until you come out the other side stronger than you ever thought you could be. This is addictions. Addictions to a way of life, money, finances, gambling, chocolate, drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, whatever it is. It's not good for you. It's time to stop repeating the lessons of the past and learn to stand on your own 2 feet. Sagittarius energy, weight gain maybe, and the 14, negative energy, sorry. So, what's all this about then, Spirit? Let's have a look. Uranus, the number 9. You need to rebel and you're not. That's because you've got number 9, where is he? In the reverse. 9 or 27, I'm sure I've got it somewhere. Maybe not, I'm still in another read I've been thinking about. So, the number 9 is massively important. Somebody don't like you being getting more attention than they do. Jealousy here. Or you maybe, for some reason, if you're not careful, you won't be forgiven. You want to say sorry, or someone has to say sorry to you. Oscar, the name Oscar is important. Kim, maybe. This is the chaos that's coming. A sudden bolt of surprise. It's supposed to wake you up. According to myth, chaos emerged of 2 expressions of deities. Mother Earth, which we haven't got, but Father Sky we have. And Mercury, which is communication again, which we've got. New technology you're going to have to master. There will be jolts and surprises in regards to your question. This is your Tower moment. We've got the 16 and 17 together. Could be the 16th and 17th of this month. There'll be no smooth ride here. When I say hard lessons to learn. You can anticipate matters to run rather eccentric, if not shocking, and not the way you expected. But what you've got to do is stop thinking that these are wrong for you. They're not. It's to show you your life and how it could be transformed if you allowed it. Maybe not how you want it to be, but much better. You're going to feel nervous, and especially when it comes to things you're currently focusing on. And it may seem as if everything's going a bit too fast, even forced against your will. But don't you resist it. The best approach is to entertain the possibility of what you are about to learn. You can anticipate changes that you aren't going to like. To be a liberating force, so it will free you. So it may be a blessing in disguise, and it will offer you a new course or path. It's about technology, and you have to master a new tool, a machine, a computer, or job involving the internet. What did I say? You're frightened of that, whatever it is. Anything to do with flight, messages carried via the air, electrical energies will have a major part in it. Phones, television sets, computers, artificial intelligence and bionics may also figure in. Your surroundings will probably start exhibiting electrical malfunctions, and it's important to pay close attention to the wiring of your home or office. It's also important to point out the connection between Uranus and alternative forms of sexuality, so gender identity. In fact, Victorian England, homosexuals and transgender people were referred to as Uranians. Therefore, you might find yourself among people with alternative viewpoints, sexuality, and sometimes people of a different class or background. All in all, this card means your life is about to be changed in big ways rather than small ones. But what Spirit is saying is you have to go with it and see what happens. Don't fight it, because you'll make everything fail. So change, revolution, shocks, alternative lifestyles. You have to change the way you do things. No two ways about it. And there it is, the 17, the celestial being, the star. They don't do anything for no reason. The cosmos, creation, and spiral. So when you think you're going round in circles, you're not, you're going round and up. You are learning lessons, but there's no need to relearn the lessons of the past, is there? So, the spiral was an important symbol for the Celts. It symbolised many things, but mostly it represented movement and the constant spinning of cycles and the stars in the night sky. So your astrology, remember to fill in that chart on Astro Cafe free natal chart, and it will tell you a lot about you. I don't know if we've done that before, but I'm pretty sure you have. The North Star was believed to be the location of what they termed as heaven. The stars spiralled in the sky, which became a pathway to how the souls ascended to heaven. A spiral has no beginning or end, it just is. And when we think of creation, we think of there being a beginning. A beginning usually needs to force to create it. So where does that force come from? It needs movement, it needs motivation and energy, and so do you. A force behind it to make it start. What are you about to create? What do you need in order to make it happen? And how will you continue to keep it moving? To keep something moving, it needs to be in constant flow of energy, a sustainable force. So you need to build up your energy. In drawing this card, you may be asked to look at what drives your momentum, but also Spirit of butting in and saying the speed of a car. Don't go speeding in a car. Will it be enough to keep everything moving, or are you driving things too fast. What did I say? Driving the car too fast, which will end up in burnout. Just as we draw energy from the earth, so too we draw upon the energies from above us. Other realms, the moon, the stars and the sun, all are energies that we can work with. Keeping in mind that we are made from stardust, meditating or journeying can help us connect with these energies. So spirits say you haven't been connecting with them and you haven't been protecting yourself. So it may be a time to explore new options for keeping your cup full, because it's empty at the minute. Sustainability is the key here to keep that spiral forever in motion. So don't stagnate. Once you stop, you'll stagnate. That's not good, is it? Yeah, you need wisdom, and to gain the wisdom you need to learn those hard lessons, I'm afraid. Again, the father energy. So I don't know if your dad's in spirit, but there is a father energy in spirit. So it's somebody you looked up to, a male figure. And you have to forgive yourself and others, I'm afraid, whether you want to or not. That's just the way things are. Otherwise it'll eat you up from the inside. Sagittarius again. Mercury again. So communications. And the 4 again. So Aries. Number 4. Mentioned 3 times now. Sagittarius mentioned twice. Mercury mentioned at least 3 times. So, 4th house issues. Yeah, Cancer. That one, the vehicle, negativity. 7 or 25. Maybe a change of address is needed. But check your stomach and your breasts. The home, the ancestral line and the colour red. Parents, childhood, inherited patterns, family environment, upbringing and your womb. And they've mentioned the womb at least 5 times now. So I'm a bit worried there. It might not be you, it may be someone else. But the womb is something wrong. Oh, it's not Mercury, it's Venus, sorry. So Sagittarius in Venus. Desires companionship, is sociable, flirtatious, lusty, generous and independent, but promiscuous. Venus in Sagittarius falls rapidly in and out of love and seeks a courtesan, an entertaining companion. So be careful you don't get yourself into a third party situation, and certainly don't put anybody else into one, because somebody here is not looking for commitment. They just want other options, shall we say. So I hope that helped you. Pretty sure we've got to the bottom of whatever it is, because they're not telling me to do more. But I think the writing will maybe clear some of that up. Yeah, just let it go and forgive. It's an end to pain now. Let go. Thanks for listening. I'll speak soon. Bye.